Hey, what's going on, guys? Word93 here, and today we are going to be talking about the final chapter of Fukatsu no F, or Revival F, manga chapters that have been going on for like the past 2 months, and this one was definitely the longest of all three, and it's definitely my favorite chapter. So just like the last two chapters, I'll do, just a quick little overview of the chapter, then really get into my thoughts about it. So, the chapter starts up with the spaceship that lands, and it ends up being Bulma and Jacko the Patrolman. If you're not familiar with Jacko, he's one of Toriyama's characters who does tie in with the Dragon Ball universe, with the series being prequels, and with this movie that double confirms him to being part of the main storyline of Dragon Ball. So, when they arrive, Bulma and Jacko argue for a bit, because Jacko doesn't want to fight Frieza's army, and Bulma kind of like tells him to, forces him to in a way. So after Frieza interrupts them, Jacko then takes charge and stands with the other Z fighters. Then the fight starts with Frieza's soldiers. Some fighting happens, kind of like the stuff you've been seeing in the trailers. And, it's going to be a huge fight from there. I know the manga skipped some parts of the movie because there have been parts in the trailers that did not show up in this manga chapter, unfortunately. But whatever. What are you going to do about it? So just because, I guess the mangas have been chipped in. Saving some stuff just for the movie. So one of Frieza's men, who's watching along Frieza and his army, one of Frieza's men who's watching along with Frieza, and Frieza comments on how Gohan is more than capable of handling the whole army by himself, but Frieza refuses to join in because he wants to fight Goku. So after that, it goes back to training with Whis, Goku, and Vegeta. The Oracle Fish then tells them, or mostly just tells Whis, that Bulma has been calling for a long time and that Frieza was there. Vegeta, being that he is kind of laughs at everyone, he says that it's only Frieza, and Goku says that they should hurry, so they instant transmission back to Earth for the fight. So Frieza finally joins in, and says that unlike in the past, he's not going to toy around this time, and go straight to his final form. In which case he does, and he asks Goku why doesn't he turn into a Super Saiyan. Goku says that he doesn't need it. Then the battle between Goku and Frieza starts. Then after a little bit of fighting, they stop and both reveal to each other that they were hiding some power, and Goku of course wants Frieza to fight at full power, so Frieza says that he'll transform into quote-unquote his new evolution, which is then the chapter ends saying it'll all be revealed in the movie. So what do I think of this? I think this is a pretty awesome chapter considering how every Z fighter had some kind of spotlight in this, even Gohan at some point, who was so much weaker than when he last fought in Battle of Gods. Jacko's a pretty interesting character, although, in my opinion, he shouldn't be too much included into future installments just because I feel like it's not really his story at all. This is a Dragon Ball story, while he has kind of its own story that is in the same universe, but it's not his story. And he would be pretty much out of place if, they kept bringing Jacko just for more future installments. This honestly is giving me more hyped up for the movie, and I just can't wait until the theatrical release in summer. The whole 3 chapters as a whole, I'd recommend to everyone to check out if they are not able to watch the movie when it hits theaters in either Japan or future releases. But if the movie is out and it's available to you, of course take the movie over this. So did you read the manga chapter? Or what did you think of it? Did it get you more hyped up for the movie, or did it lose your hype? And just let me know. So that's all I have for today. Make sure you hit the like video on this if you enjoyed, and for all news, information, and updates on Dragon Ball Z Fukatsu no F, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you all later.